Hi everyone, I'm back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about grouping and sorting. And so grouping and sorting mean generally the same thing. So it's when you put things together in a group that have the same properties, or have the same features, or have the same purpose. Meaning, like, if I were to put a pencil, a crayon, and a marker together, what would they have in common? They're all things that we can write with. And so that's basically what we're going to be doing today. And so in this bag I have a bunch of different things. You can even hear it. I have a bunch of different things in there, and we're going to be sorting them and categorizing them into different groups. And so as for the first group, I have things that belong in the kitchen. I have things that belong outside, and I have things that we can wear. And so as we do this, I'm going to be putting them on these pieces of paper to group and categorize them. And so first, I'm going to look in this bag and see what I can pull out. So let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of things in here. And I'm gonna pull out a, what is this? This is a spoon. It's a small spoon. It's like a teaspoon that you can put in your drinks. And so, is this something that we can wear? Can we wear a spoon? Not quite. I don't think I've ever really said that I felt like wearing a spoon one day. Can we find a spoon outside? If you're looking for a spoon to eat or to stir your drink with, do you go outside, or would you go to the kitchen? I think I would go to the kitchen if I wanted to find a spoon. So I'm gonna put this spoon on the kitchen plate, or on the kitchen paper. So let's see what we have next. Next, we have a stick. It's a stick. So where does this stick belong? Does the stick belong in the kitchen? Does it belong outside? Or does it belong under the things that we can wear? Can you wear a stick? Or would you find a stick in the kitchen? I don't think so. I would find a stick outside. So I'm gonna put it with the outside paper, because that's where we find sticks, outside. So let's keep looking. Ooh. What is this? What does this do? This looks like something that we can cook with, if you're stirring something and you're cooking. So where would this belong? Would we wear this? Do you wear a wooden spoon? I don't think so. And outside, I don't know. I don't think I would find one of these outside. Maybe if you're cooking outside, you could, but for the most part, you would find this in the kitchen. So I'm going to put this in the kitchen spot, because we can find both the spoon and the wooden stick in the kitchen, because they're similar. They're both found in the kitchen, and they're both found for either stirring things, or you would usually use them with food, which is why they belong in the kitchen. And so these two go together. Let's see what else we have. What is this? Oh, it doesn't smell too great. It looks, I don't know. This to me looks like a sock. I don't know. I don't think that the sock would be in the kitchen. That's not very clean, is it, if we were to keep our socks in the kitchen? And outside, I don't keep my socks outside. If I want to go find a sock, I'm not going to go look outside. But do you think we could put it under the things that we wear? Can we wear a sock? I wear socks all the time. Do you wear socks? If you wear socks, and if I wear socks, then we can definitely put it under the things that we wear. Okay, let's keep looking. What is this? It's a plate. It's a small plate. And again, where would you find this out of the three categories? I'm going to let you take a guess. Out of the kitchen, outside, and the things we wear, where would you categorize or group this plate? Would you put it under the things we wear? Would you put it under the outside category, or would you put it in the kitchen category? Give you a second to think about it and answer. I think I would put this under the kitchen category, because just like the spoon and the wooden spoon, I would find this in the kitchen because this is where I put my food on top. You can put food on this, and you can even use these two together to eat. So I would find all these things, and the reason why I put all these things in the same group is because I would find them all in the kitchen. So that's where these things go. Let's keep looking. Oh, what is this? This is a wood chip. I found this in the garden. So if I found it in the garden, where is the garden? Is the garden outside? Is it in the kitchen? Or is it in like my closet for some things that we wear? I think that I would categorize this outside, as the outside category, because with the stick and the wood chip, you can find these both outside. And these are actually where I collected it. I collected them all outside, and so we would put them in the same category because they have the same thing in common, is that they can be found outside. You wouldn't find a spoon outside, but you would find a stick and a wood chip outside. So let's keep looking. Let me see what else I have in here. Oh, whoa, this is interesting. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this looks like? It's a little bruised, but what does it look like? This is a small banana. My mom actually bought this from a store. I don't remember what they're called. They have a name for them, but it's a very, very, very tiny banana. And where do you think we could group something like this? Would you find this outside? You could if you picked it from a tree or from where they grow, but I said my mom bought this from the store. So we wouldn't find this outside. Where would we find it? Can we wear it? Can I put this on as a shirt, or can I put it on my head? Not quite. Or would you find it in the kitchen? This I actually found in the kitchen, along with the plate and the spoon and the wooden stick. And remember what I said, things in the kitchen usually relate to food. And so this is food. We can eat this. And so these things can go together as found in the kitchen because they are food and they associate with food, meaning that they either are food or they come into contact with food. They are with food. You use it to eat the food. And so that's where I'm going to put the banana, the small banana, in the kitchen pile. Oh, what about this? What is this? This is a cap, a hat. And so where would you categorize this in? Would you put it in something in the kitchen? Would you find a hat in the kitchen? If you were going to the park and you were looking for your hat, would you find it in the kitchen? Would you find it outside? Or would you maybe find it in a closet as things that you would wear? This is one of my favorite hats, actually. And if I put it on, it goes as things that we wear. I can wear this hat. And so I'm going to put it along with the stinky sock and the hat that go together because we can wear them. I can wear the sock and I can wear the hat. Okay, let's keep looking. We're almost there. We have a few more things. What about this? What is this? This is a granola bar. This looks to me like a granola bar. And so again, if we're going to go through our categories, is this something that we can wear? Can we wear a granola bar? Or can we find the granola bar outside? Or would we find the granola bar in the kitchen? I think that we would find the granola bar in the kitchen along with the small banana because again, this is something that you would eat. I would bring this to work or to school as something I would eat, and so I would find it in the kitchen along with the wooden spoon if I were to cook, or the spoon if I were to eat, and the plate, Or if I wanted a snack like the small banana and a granola bar. So I will put that in the kitchen pile. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, this is very pretty. I found this outside. I don't know if you can see it that well. I don't know if it'll focus, but I think it's a weed. From what I've been told, it's a weed, but it's very pretty. It has little flowers on it. Let's see, see it? Will it focus? No, it won't focus. That's okay. But it's a flower, and so where would I find this? Can I wear it? I guess I could. If I wanted to put it in my hair like that, I could wear it. But do we usually wear flowers? Like, sometimes we do, but it's not its main purpose, or it's not where we would usually use this or find it. So I wouldn't put it under the things we wear category, just because it's not really where you find it, or not really what it's used for. Could we find it in the kitchen? You could have flowers in the kitchen if you want to put a nice, I know we have some flowers in our kitchen. We water them because that's where the sun hits our house the most, is in the kitchen. But for the most part, we would find things like weeds and flowers outside, along with the wood chip and the stick. So I would put this on the outside pile. Okay, now we have a few more items left. Ooh, this looks really yummy. This is something that I might even eat afterwards because it looks so good. What is this? It's a peach. It's a peach. This is a peach that my mom bought from the store again, and this is something that I love to eat. I love peaches. They're so sweet and soft. And so where could we put the peach? Is it something that we wear? Is it something that's outside? Or is it something that we can find in the kitchen? I found this in my kitchen. This is something that I found in my kitchen, in the fridge actually. And where do we usually keep a fridge? I know my family keeps our fridge in the kitchen, and so I think we would put the peach in the kitchen pile, because we can eat it along with the small banana and the granola bar. So these are all things that we can find in the kitchen. And for our last item, this one didn't even fit in the bag. It's really big. Even for me, it's really big. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. What is this? This is it's a jersey. It's a really big jersey. And so what do we do with jerseys? Do we find our jerseys in the kitchen? Or do we find it outside? Or do we find it in like a closet for the things that we can wear? I don't really keep my clothes in the kitchen. If I wanted to wear this, I wouldn't keep it in my kitchen. And I wouldn't keep it outside because I don't want it to get dirty. This is really special to me, so I wouldn't want this to get dirty. So I wouldn't put it outside. But would I put it under the things that I wear? I think so, because I wear this. I wear this a lot. I wear this if I am watching a hockey game. This is what I would wear. So I'm going to put this under the things that I wear, along with the hat and along with the stinky sock. So I'm going to put this on the things that we wear. So this is going, even though it doesn't fit on the paper, I'm going to put it there because it is something that I wear. And so if we're going to recap, meaning that we're going to go over everything that we've done, we can go through everything, all objects that we've grouped and sorted. So in our kitchen group, let me see if I can hold it up for you. In the pile that we have for the stuff that we find in the kitchen, we put the peach, we put the granola bar, we put the itty bitty small banana, the wooden spoon, the small metal spoon, and the plate, all in one group, because those are things that you can find in the kitchen. For outside, for the pile for outside, we put a weed, like a flowery weed that I found in my garden. We put a wood chip in there and a stick, because these are all things that we can find outside. And lastly, for the things that we can wear, so things that we can put on as clothing or our accessories, as the things we can wear, what did we put? We categorized the stinky sock, because we can wear that on our feet. We have the hat that we can wear on our head, like that. And we have the jersey that we can wear on our bodies. So these are categorized as the things that we wear. And so that's all I have for you today, are just things that you can categorize. And for parents or caregivers, you can do this with anything. You can categorize toys by the different color. You can categorize toys by the different shape or sizes. Size is also a great thing you can categorize things by. It's a great way for children to be able to differentiate between two different things, and looking at its function and purpose. You know, if they recognize that a spoon is something that you can eat with, but a sock is something that you wear, it's a great way to just be able to get them thinking a little bit about the things that they have and things that they see around the house, of like things that they can eat with and things that they can wear, things that they can play with. And so yeah, it's just a great way to get your kids thinking, and a great way to just introduce the topic of sorting and grouping, again, because these are topics that your child will be learning in school and all throughout school. And so it's a great way to introduce it with just things around the house and things that they're comfortable with and things that they see all the time. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.